Hey guys, I hope you're well. I told the boys that I was going to make a video, and they're utterly thrilled. They're so happy. Hunter, too. He's thrilled, too. Hey, Hunter, you want to make a movie? See, I told you, he's thrilled. And I'm thrilled. Boys, we got to make a movie. Well, we don't have to. I want to. About what? My hobbies, the state of my ham radio hobby, and what's been going on here. Oh man. See, I did a bunch of restorations. And that chassis there is the Heathkit DX60. Okay. It, along with, where are we? It, along with that Heathkit HR10B receiver right there, that will form my general class Heathkit station from 1970, okay? And that Heathkit HW16 trans receiver, that will represent my Heathkit novice station from 1970, along with the VFO. The VFO will be used with the DX60 transmitter as well. It's been restored. It's been restored. It's been restored. The HR10B's been restored. This Helicopter's S120, it's been restored. Why are they not together? Because the chassis need cleaning. And I stalled at that point. I got so burned out on doing the restorations. And I did pretty good. You know, I stuck with it and got those 4 units done because I want to run those 2 1970 era Heathkit stations, right? Well, I got so burned out on it, I never cleaned the chassis. I did a video on chassis preservation / restoration not that long ago, I think. And that's kind of why they're still apart. I think I know what I'm going to do to those chassis, and I can just throw them back together and be done with it and use the radios, you know? So that's what happened with all that. I got burned out, and then what happened? I disassociated again. I take medications. I've mentioned it many times in the past. I take an antipsychotic medication to prevent seizures and psychotic events. And I take another one. So I disassociated again. I drifted away from life in my shop. And so I'm going to try to get back into it now. And let's see. Here's my cheat sheet. Let's see. Oh, my novice and general class stations for 1970. I need a 40-meter antenna and an 80-meter antenna. Because this Heathkit HW16, it's made for novices. They only had privileges on 80, 40, and 15 meters back then. I don't think 10 meters. I'm not sure. I'm talking about when I was licensed also in 1974. Nope. And this rig only runs on 80, 40, and 15 meters. Well, my Michigan Cacti does 15, but I have no antennas up right now for 80 or 40. What a nightmare. Have you ever heard the song Welcome to My Nightmare by Alice Cooper? I freaking love Alice Cooper's from Ann Arbor, Michigan, by the way. Welcome to my nightmare. Da-da-da-da. Hey, Scout, we gotta go outside. Hunter, we gotta go outside. I think you're gonna feel you belong. Welcome to my nightmare. Yeah. I gotta get my 40 meter antenna up, man. My 40 meter dipole. I think I've chosen to go with that branch. I can't see my screen. All I see is my greasy nose. It's up there somewhere, and drop it straight down. Right? That'll get me on 40 meters. But what I really need to do is get my 80 meter end fed back up. That's a no-brainer. That's going to go up as high in that tree as I can get it, and the remainder will droop down toward the shed, just like it used to. You like my barn? I restored the thing. It's all new. All the walls are new. All the floor joists are new. It's all new. The roof is new. When I moved here 10 years ago, that was falling down. My dogs could have walked through the holes in the walls. It was rotting away. It's a 1950s era barn, and I kept it. I restored it. I did that. And so shooting a line over those tall trees is no problem. You want to see something scary? I'll show you something scary. You want to see a slingshot? A slingshot from hell? There you go. Oh boy. The first couple times I used it, I was utterly terrified. Because after I built this monstrosity, I did a test. I tried shooting a bolt, and it hit the upright and came flying right back at my face. And it missed me, thank God. Boy, fall is here, and now begins the grinding of the leaves and pine needles. I love that. The smell is just out of this world, man. It's to die for. And so that's pretty much what's going on with my restoration bench. I need to put this Crosley radio back together because there's nothing wrong with it. It's fully restored. I've been listening to it for years. I just took it apart for my chassis video. And eventually got to move on and restore this 6-volt farm radio, this airline farm radio. Today I put a new LCD display screen in my ThinkPad. This ThinkPad is my favorite one. I've got 3 of them. This is my original ThinkPad from 2011. Unbelievably, it's 14 years old, and this thing works great. It runs Linux Mint, the latest distro, the latest version, Mint Linux. They all do, all my computers. And this is my favorite ThinkPad, the keypad. The keyboard is just outrageously nice. Considered by computer nerds to be the best keyboard ever made in a laptop. I've got 2 Model T 420s. My one goes on the radio desk. The one that acts as my media server for my TV, it's a T430. And the keyboard is similar, but not the same. The keys, they don't have the same scallop to them, the same dish to them. Also, critically, the T40 up in this upper right-hand corner, look at this grouping of keys. Page up, page down, home, and delete. Boom. You don't even need to be a sighted person to find those keys. And the next best thing of this T420, that key right there will take you back. When you're using a web browser, you don't need to use your mouse and go click the back button. You tap, and back you go. Tap, tap. Oh, man, I'm sorry you didn't deserve or want or need any of that. Ham radio. Look at the nightmare. Again, welcome to my nightmare. Alice Cooper sings, I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to feel you belong in one verse. Boys, guys, fellas, do you feel you belong? Be honest. Do you feel comfy? So, I've got my 30 meter inverted V up, but I ran the coax the way it should be run, and it's too short. I've got to add a 50-foot extension on so I can run the coax into the ham shack here and use my homebrew super het rig for 30 meters. I want to show you guys. I'll demo it. So one of the stupidest things I've ever done was I gave my big brother Art my Z match. He's a ham. November 2, Echo Romeo India, N2 ERI. His name's Art. I gave him my Z match. Oh, I miss my Z match. And what did he do? He went to Dayton and bought me these so I could build a new one. These are nice caps. Those are nice caps. This Z match is going to be a monster. I might use 2 toroid cores stacked. Seriously, I might make a kilowatt class Z match. That was nice of him. But then again, he lives in Dayton. He lives in Dayton. The ham fest was in Xenia, a few minutes away. I got to get this Heath kit. Just needs calibration, as far as I know. I've checked all the parts in it, and they're all within spec. But I got to get this SWR/power meter going. Excuse me. So I can check the output of the DX60, because my QRP watt meter that I built, my homebrew one, designed by W7EL, Roy Llewellyn, you can see that the highest power range is 10 watts. The lowest power range is 0.1 watt, full scale. So I can't use that to test the DX60. I'll smoke the damn thing. So that's what's going on here. Look, how sad is this? My beloved multi-tap on the subject of so many videos of mine. Come on, damn it. I gotta show you something. It's so sad. When that Unknown used to hang from that hook right there in the laundry room. Oh, I miss my ham shack being in here. I still got all my ham shit on the wall. I still got all my ham shit on the wall. Working 900 milliwatts from Seattle, Washington, in a second-story apartment with indoor antenna. No, that's not true. That's Toshi. I worked him, but that's who I worked. JM7 OLW. Oh, man, he's been so active on the air. Right on. I miss this ham shack so bad. Hey, Hunter, Daddy's almost done. Come on, let's finish this. Let's give him some blessed relief. So that's what I've got going on. I got to just clean my desk off. And you know what I got to do? Sit in that chair and enjoy my ham radio hobby. I need to put my end fed back up. Yes. I want to put a 40-meter dipole back up. Yes. But I've got my 20 through 6-meter Michigan cacti vertical. I can operate. I can have fun. But I can't do so unless I come into my ham shack. Hopefully this latest excursion, this latest disassociation is over with. I feel a lot better today. I'm starting to feel well. Comes and goes. Guess I got to enjoy it when it's... I got to build this 1 watt attenuator. 10 dB. Feed it 10 watts from the rig. It outputs 1 watt. I'm done with my 100 milliwatt one. I just did an experiment, and I want to show you the log of the... Hang on. I had to pull my pants up again. I was losing my drawers. Ham desk. Build attenuator. Yeah, video showing my 100 milliwatt contacts and my 160 meter QRP contacts. Like I said, I used to use the 80 meter end fed as a quarter wave radiator on 160 meters with two long counterpoise wires just laying on the ground. And I made a bunch of QRP contacts on 160 meters. It was unbelievable. Hey guys, I came back in my little storeroom here. I was looking at this Johnson Viking 2 transmitter that I'll be restoring and using on the 80 meter AM nets. I just had a laugh, man. You want to build yourself a 120 watt Marshall head for a Marshall stack. This will do you good. Front and center are the 6146 RF output tubes. Standard issue 6146 tubes. Same as my Heathkit SB101 uses. Same as almost every rig of the area uses. Look at the size of the 6146s. This uses high-level plate modulation. For 100% modulation now, you're going to need an equal amount of audio power as you have RF power. And if this boy will chug out 120 watts, look at these. There's your audio modulator tubes and your audio output transformer and such. Oh, you have no idea how bad I want an American Standard Stratocaster. I played one in Seattle, and I literally had full color, full sound, vivid dreams of playing a Strat and making notes that were so beautifully bent, and in my dreams, the notes flowed out of me like a wave. You could see my music flowing out from me like in a wave. My scalp just tingled just then. You got a spare Fender American Standard Stratocaster? I'd like to have it. I'd like to talk more, but I better end this bonfire. No, not a bonfire. Bonfires are a good time. This dumpster fire or a brush fire. Yeah. This train wreck of a video. I appreciate you coming and spending your time here. I don't know if you made it this far into the video, but if you have, I appreciate your time. Guys, it means a lot to me. I hope you're well. I'll be back. I want to show you the contacts I made using my 100 milliwatt attenuator. It's only 1/10 of a watt, man. 100 milliwatts, about 2.5 times less than those walkie-talkies your daddy bought you from Radio Shack back in the 1970s. Hang on, we can do better than that. Hunter, Scout, and I, we love you. You take care now. Bye, guys.
Welcome to my breakdown. I hope I didn't scare you. That's just the way we